Well, weather technology has changed a lot over the past 20 years, and the newest change being launched recently up into the atmosphere was GOES-R. This is a brand new satellite imagery just coming out of its experimental phase over the last 3 years. Of course, NOAA and the National Weather Service go through a lot of testing beds with these images before they put them out publicly. Well, now these images are becoming more real-time and available to meteorologists like us here at Weather Nation. The background data still not quite in, doesn't look quite as pretty as the weather maps you may be used to seeing here on Weather Nation, but what you can see is that the light from all the city lights actually shows up now on some of these images. Just incredible, the spectrum of light that they're able to identify. Here's an old satellite image, what it looks like versus what you just saw there with the new. Also, it lets us identify areas of snow. Check out the images here. All the areas in white versus yellow are snow. Yellow represents where there is clouds, and so you can pinpoint out exactly where things are at. Also, come hurricane season, you want to know where the Saharan dust is? Well, we can do that now with this new product, thanks to NOAA. Well, let's learn more about this right now.
Well, I'm an atmospheric scientist and more specifically a satellite meteorologist. So I use satellite remote sensing to look at the environment, to characterize and try to understand aspects of the weather and how those feed into climate. And so my role in this is to use this new kind of light information to better characterize the environment. And there's so many different sources of light in the natural environment that can be exploited quantitatively to understand more about the constituency of the environment. Not only these emission sources, I mean, we're not just talking about city lights, but we might mention fires, the flames from fires that we can see, aurora in the high latitudes. And then when we have the moon up, we can of course use the moonlight as a source of illumination just like we do during the day with the sun, and translate all of those things that we can currently do in the daytime from satellites into the nighttime hours, and thereby better understand the full 24-hour diurnal cycle of things having to do with like clouds.
All right, some pretty amazing technology. And one more item here I think will be helping us forecasters down the line is what's called cloud type recognition, courtesy of GOES-R. This will help make forecasts more accurate. Stay with us here on Weather Nation.